up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about Ryan Day and his comments, on what he said about the reality of the national championship run that his Ohio State Buckeyes just went on. He was mostly talking about the 16-game season and how it could affect spring training coming up. Because spring training starts in 6 weeks. And, their season was just over Monday night along with Notre Dame. Notre Dame and Ohio State is the first two teams ever in college football at the Power 4 level, or what was known as the Power 5, to have a 16-game season. Okay, so, yeah, I think that can be kind of rough. And if a team that wins the national championship plus play in their conference championship game, it would be a 17-game season. So that's a lot of games as far as college football. But Ryan Day, man, this guy is he just became one of 3 current head coaches that got national championships under their belt. Kirby Smart, Dabo Swinney is the other 2. So only 3 current head coaches have national championships right now. Also about Ryan Day, as of Monday night, his head coaching record at Ohio State is 70-10. And remember, this is Ryan Day's first job as a head coach, or first stint as a head coach, however you want to put it. But through 6 seasons at Ohio State, he is 70-10. That's a better record than Kirby Smart through his first 6 seasons. And that's a better record than Nick Saban, his first 6 seasons at Alabama. Like I say, Ryan Day is 7-10. Kirby Smart, after his first 6 seasons at Georgia, by the way, his first head coaching stint, 66-15. Nick Saban at Alabama, his first 6 years, 68-13. So as Ryan Day is doing better than those 2 guys, and those right now, they say Kirby Smart is the best coach in all of college football. We all know that Nick Saban was the best coach in all of college football at Alabama. We know Nick Saban is the GOAT. We know that. But anyway, through his first 6 seasons, Ryan Day has outdone both of those guys, right? Far as win-loss records. I know Kirby Smart got 2 national championships. I know Nick Saban. I think Nick Saban in his first 3 years at Alabama, he had 3. 2009, 11, 12. Yeah. And then he got another one in 15. Kirby Smart, 2001. And 2021. My bad. 2021 and 22. So, hey, Ryan Day doing his damn thing. He done added the national championship to his resume. So, like I said, winning this national championship changed how everybody looked at Ryan Day. Because he was looked at, he couldn't win the big game. Well, you can't look at him that way no more. Okay? So, it is what it is. He done had several, this is second, third time making it to the playoffs. And he finally got him a national championship. But anyway, let's see where I want to start on this article, man. With the win, Ryan Day became just the 3rd active head coach to be a national championship winner, which I already said that. The Buckeyes beat 5 top 5 teams this season, and their run to winning it all was special. Ohio State beat Tennessee, Oregon, Texas, and Notre Dame to win it all in the first expanded format of the college football playoffs. Okay? Coming off the longest season that college football has ever seen, things are feeling a bit different now. Ryan Day admitted that the spring football period could be a bit different due to the run that his team just made. And these are Ryan Day's words. I don't know if spring practice is going to look the way it usually does. I don't know that it can, quite honestly, with the amount of games these guys have played. Only about 6 weeks until the Buckeyes are back on the field for practice. That's a quick turnaround, man. That is a quick turnaround. And the players that's coming back, the players that played in all 16 of these games, will their body be healed in time for the spring, or will they need a little extra time? You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing you have to look at. And then with players going into the transfer portal, and you trying to get players out of the transfer portal, they got to learn the playbook and all of that. Yeah, things might be a little different. That's a lot in 6 weeks. And on top of that, if you got coaches leaving and you trying to interview other coaches and bring them in, that's a lot to do in 6 weeks. So yeah, spring could look a lot different for Ohio State, Notre Dame, even the teams that played in the semifinals games. You know, because all these other teams and coaching staffs got a head start on Ohio State, Notre Dame, the teams that played in the semifinals. They got a head start. So, yeah, having these long seasons and then a quick turnaround, it could have an adverse effect on these teams that's playing in these national championship teams. In these national championship games, and the teams that's going deep in the playoffs. So he is right about that. Anyway, the wear and tear that comes with the 16-game season is not only physical but mental too. This is the first season of this many games. This is the first season of this many games being played for these players at this level. So recovery could look different for the program. Before, the teams were playing 12, 13 games to win it all. Then they made the 14 playoff. Then they took it to 15 games if you made it to the national championship game. But now, if you going in, like I said, if you playing in your conference championship game and then go on and play in the national championship game, you got a 17-game season. Remember, Ohio State didn't play for their conference championship. And again, I know Ohio State lost 2 games, but they lost those 2 games by a total of 4 points. 1 point against Oregon and 3 points against Michigan. So they could have easily went 16-0. But that didn't happen, so that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, they the national champions. So really, you can't say shit about the 2 losses unless you're a Michigan fan. So, because they riding that win high as hell. All right, they can't stop talking about it. Well, they can win a national championship, but they can't beat Michigan. And I'm going to go ahead and say it now. These Michigan fans that's writing these stupid-ass comments or typing these stupid-ass comments in the comment section, shit, that just make KB want to freaking throw Ohio State in their face even more. The fact that they won a national championship. And I am in no way an Ohio State fan. But I'm going to give them their props simply because they was the best team in the playoffs and they won the damn national championship like I thought they would. So Michigan, you can say what the hell ever you want, you stupid ass. Well, with all these stupid ass comments, still don't matter. You didn't win a goddamn thing. Nothing. So it is what it is. And this guy that be in my comment section, a Michigan fan called himself Gorilla Black. Boy, I'm going to tell you right now, he's making the whole Michigan fan base look bad. I swear. He got to be one of the dumbest Michigan fans ever to even look at YouTube. He got to be. But this ain't about that. But anyway, Ryan Day, he is correct, man. This season, this 16-game season, this is a long-ass season, man. This is a long-ass season. I know it begins late August or early September when the season usually starts, but it goes a little later if you make it to the national championship game. Usually the national championship game with the 14 playoff, well, we're going to say the season end in December. You go to the playoff, you get 14 playoff, you got damn near a month before you play again. But oh, not no more. Not anymore. You might teams with a bye week, they get 2 weeks off. But if you ain't got a bye week, you got 1 week, and it's time for the playoff to start. And that's what happened with Ohio State. And they had to play every single playoff game, all 4 of them. And that brings me, is the bye week doing any good? Being that no team that had a bye made it to the national championship game? Is it really doing any good? You know what I'm saying? So hey, I don't know. Seems like the teams that got the bye got a little lazy on their bye week. But yeah, I think Ryan Day is right, man. This long season, and then getting finished with the season so late, and then you got a very short turnaround to spring practice, and you got a very short time to get everything planned, as far as transfer portal, players getting ready for the draft, the new incoming freshmen. You know, it's a lot to do in 6 weeks, man. A lot. And while you doing all that, you still got to prepare for spring camp. So hey, Ryan Day just got his work cut out for him, just like Marcus Freeman. And I go on to say the teams that made it to the semifinals game also, they got an extra week, which ain't much. So it is what it is, man. But hey, y'all tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree with Ryan Day, because I do. And like I say, you can't look at Ryan Day the way you used to look at him, because guess what? He's a national championship coach as of right now. One of 3 active coaches who has national championships. All right. And Michigan fans act like Ryan Day ain't never beat them. Well, I'm sorry to say he have. I think he done beat you twice. His first 2 seasons. So don't act like Ryan Day ain't never beat y'all punk asses. But anyway, it is what it is. Tell me what you think in the comment section. If you agree or if you don't agree. Remember to be blessed. And KB don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. And roll damn tide.